Hey guys, I thought I'd just come out and show you one of the basic things that you do in gardening. And so when you get new plants, you got to put it in the ground. Um, so I thought I'd just show you the real easy way to do it. No fluff, kind of, no fuss, no muss kind of way to do. Just get it in there. Make sure you do it right, because I mean there is sort of an ideal way to do it, but it's really not much to it. But just thought I'd show you a quick video. Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is you want to actually prepare the area in the garden where you're gonna put the plant. So I have this simple, um, this very simple landscape fabric that I put over just to kind of help with the weeds, um, and then I just kind of cut a hole in that and just obviously dig out the dirt. And then what I like to do is I do a lot of composting. So I don't know if you can see there's some worms and stuff in here. This is just from my compost pile. I usually just stick like a little clump of this at the bottom there, just to kind of help it. A little bit in there, and then I'll take our little plant here, and what you do just really easy is you just kind of press the bottom, and then just shake it out a little bit, so that you get it, nice and exposed right here. So what I do is I just kind of just take the roots. I don't do it too much, but some of the plants are a little delicate. But this is a pepper plant. This is actually a habanero pepper plant. So I just kind of like take the roots out a little bit, expose it up. What you can do too is you can also soak this. Just you can spray it down with a little bit of water prior to it, or you can just water it beforehand, just to give the roots a good watering. But I usually water it just beforehand, and then I'll water it once I plant it, just so that it gets it. The other thing that you want to be aware of is the time of day that you actually do this. I generally try to do this at night during the summertime, late spring, because where I am in North Carolina, it's pretty hot during the day, so it can kind of stress out the plants if it's in really full sun and it's really hot out. So I try to minimize that, at least give it a good 12 hour start. So I try to do it at, in the evening when the sun's down, and it's not as bad. You can do it during the day, depending on where you are, if it's not really that hot out, that time of year that you're planting it. Or you can, what some people do is they put a sunshade over it, some kind of just covering for it, at least for the first day, just to make it a little bit easier when it transitions, because it does shock the plant when you actually do transplant it. So that does help to minimize that. But usually I just do it at night, and it does seem to do pretty well. So what I do is I just make sure I get it all around the actual plant, and you kind of want to have a little mounded up with it. Make sure you get all the dirt around it, of course. And just make sure you have all the leaves, that are nice and exposed here. It's going to take a couple days for it to kind of rebound from it. So you might have to water it just a little bit more than you would, for your garden, so that so that it has something to drink, in between that time. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna actually water this up, and he should be good to go for to grow. And like I said, just it usually takes a couple of days for it to to adjust to being transplanted. But once that, it should be good to go.